Hello everyone, it's your boy Minato here, and I'm bringing you back with another Dokkan video. So today we got the information on the New Year's Dokkan Fest, the New Year's Dokkan Fest step-up banner that just came out on the JP version right here. So there are 5 different steps, and I just want to go ahead and cover it. We'll talk about the units that are on the steps, and I'll talk about whether or not you should really summon on the banner. And yeah, honestly, let's just go ahead and hop right into it. So, of course, this is an Dokkan Festival's image we have right here. You see there's a lot of good units right here. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. So there's one step that costs 20 Dragon Stones in total. This step does get you units from around the late 2018-ish, 2019 era or so, I believe. So there's units like, Gogeta Broly, transforming Vegeta Kid Goku, around the 4-year anniversary type era, that year specifically. Blue Evolution Vegeta right here, Turles, Future Gohan, Goku and Frieza. Overall, this step is not really obviously the step you're gonna really summon for, but a lot of these units are in line, I feel like, to get EZAs. I mean, we got Transforming Goku and Frieza EZA already. Future Gohan already received his EZA. So, Turles, when he gets EZA, he's going to be pretty powerful. This Vegeta is going to be 170% to clear Saiyans, maybe, which will be very stupid good. 17 is going to be really good when he EZAs. Goku Black is going to be solid. Meta Cooler, I wonder what they're going to do with his leader skill. That'll be very interesting to see. Blue Gogeta Broly going to be super powerful. Transforming Vegeta is also going to be really good. There's a lot of units like that we'll see what happens, but hopefully they'll end up being pretty solid still. So that's really all there is to this first stepping, and nothing really too special. The next step we have is basically from Bardock Sania, late 2019, 2020 units. So just basically a whole year later. There's a lot of still pretty solid options here. Bardock, unfortunately, he's not really that great anymore, in my personal opinion. He kind of has fallen off a little. This poor AJO Bardock. He's a solid stacker, but he just doesn't really do enough, I feel like, and his stats are just too low. That's the unfortunate thing about him. Beerus, I still feel like Beerus is pretty solid. As a Realm of God leader for the actual God characters, the Supreme Kais, the God of Destructions, the attendants, the angels, Whis, Vados, Margarita, and he's not the worst unit ever. I feel like at this point he definitely has started to age though, which is unfortunate. His defense starts off a little low, and even after he gets attacked, his defense is still solid. Solid, but not the greatest thing ever. The Super Saiyan 2s have aged a little at this point as well. I think especially more so Goku rather than Vegeta. Vegeta is still pretty solid now. It's just power creep at this point. He's really just mostly numbers is what I'd say over anything. So because of that, he's not the greatest thing, but he is pretty much the only Super Saiyan 2 category leader, if I'm not mistaken. If we look at the Super Saiyan 2 category, which just got this Goku, for example, I mean, he's pretty much the only leader for this team still, yeah. So we haven't had a new Super Saiyan 2 leader since this guy. So I mean, there's value there. Android 13 is still pretty good, for the Android team specifically. Unfortunately, just moving away from Big Bad Boss's units, which is an issue. Cooler's still solid. His defense, I feel like, is a little lacking nowadays pre-transformation, which can be an issue, and he can get hit pretty hard nowadays. But he's still solid. And he was a well-designed unit when he came out, and he's still pretty solidly designed now. Just power creep. Future Gohan recently got a nice boost from the physical EZA. Piccolo, is he still the best Piccolo in the game? I would have to check on that. I would say maybe. let me check, because him revealing super attacks is still so useful. Where's Piccolo? Am I crazy? Is he the best Piccolo in the game still? I would probably say yes, actually. I think he still is the best Piccolo in the game. So that's definitely yeah. he's the best Piccolo in the game right now, huh? I think an issue with him is that he really wants Namekian characters and things like that to be with him to get his transformation, But at the very least, he stacks, he sees super attacks, which, you know, this is still not too much of a common ability to have, which helps him a lot. But yeah, that's enough on Piccolo, I guess. Namek Goku, should have easy 8. He's not that really great anymore. There's not really much use to him anymore. Trunks is a monster. I think they need easy as well. Hit got his easy recently, and he is a monster, an amazing leader and stuff like that. So, you know, right here, this is pretty solid. And I believe this is 30 Dragon Stones for this step right here. Next, we have, of course, so what happened with this banner is that there's 2 guaranteed LR steps. There's like 1/2 LRs, and then there's a second half of LRs. So see, there's LR God Goku, which is pretty solid. You're bad. You're aging. You're aging. You're still pretty good. You're solid. You're not that great anymore. You're not that great anymore. You are amazing with your Easy A. You need an Easy A. You got a pretty good Easy A. You need one. You need one. Like, a lot of these units, we're just waiting to get Easy A's. These two are a little disappointing. Broly being on this step is huge. Broly's still like a top 10 unit in the game or something. This Broly is still absurd even to this day. Goku Black is coming up on an Easy A. This Trunks is pretty good. Goten and Trunks, we know, are getting an Easy A. So it'll be very interesting to see how their design is going to be. But, you know, this banner is pretty insane, honestly. Just looking at it so far, man. Like, there's a lot of good options here that will Easy A in terms of thinking of the future, I guess. But I feel like the really important step is this one. So this is a 50 Dragonstone step, and it has all these category leaders from this past year. So Super Vegeta is still really good. Kid Gohan is really good. The GT Duo is good. Videl, although you don't really use her, she's still powerful. Broly, Goten, and Trunks, like, these two are still very usable units. Bojack is still pretty good. Gogeta is still pretty good. Like, except for, like, okay, like, these last 4 are but everything else they're still very usable units. So this step is definitely very good. And then we see the last step, which is a guaranteed LR again. So it's the newer LRs from this past year. Now I feel like a lot of these LRs aren't really that great anymore. Like, you know, like UI Goku is still solid. Jiren, I feel like, is aging at this point. Angel Vegeta was always kind of like iffy. I feel like I personally liked him a lot. I think he's still aging better than some of these units. Turles is still really good. Gohan is kind of aging now. These two units are not, like, performance-wise, he's good, but you really use his units. Tibia Monosha is still pretty solid. 17 got a really huge buff in this last celebration with the androids. Goku and Piccolo are still good, but they're just a little limited. But I don't know. I would say this banner is great overall in terms of the value you get. It's like guaranteed in these last steps, and you can pull any single one of these units like outside of the 10th slot as well. So that's pretty good. The issue is that for JP, the 7th anniversary is literally going to drop on like the 20th of January. So in a month from now, we'll get the 7th anniversary. You want to save all your stones for the 7th anniversary. I feel like for JP, this is definitely a skip. For Global, however, that's definitely different. I think for Global, this banner is going to be very good. Now, there's going to be probably some differences on Global, I feel like. Like, obviously, Super Vegeta is not even out on Global. I'd say they can maybe... I wouldn't be surprised if they go up to, like, the GT Duo. I think that's a really good stopping point around that time frame. Maybe, like, even Videl? Did Videl come out after GT Duo? I'm not sure, but around this time frame, I think these two being on the banners would be pretty good for Global. But yeah, that's pretty much it there. Pretty solid banner, but yeah, it's a good banner for sure. It's one of the highest value banners in Dokkan. Like, the New Year Step Up is just, there's a lot you can get from this. Like, even if they're not good right now, a lot of these units are upcoming in Easy A's. So it's very exciting. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the banner. I think it's pretty good. I would still, JP, recommend don't summon. Global, I would say probably must summon, actually, just because Global doesn't really have anything exciting come up besides Super Vegeta. But let me know what you guys think. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.